Yes, fellow Nigerian, it's still George Onibi. Of course, like I promised that I will be coming back the moment the rain subside. Still on the second topic, which I simply titled The Reason. Just like the Africans are hated globally, the same reason is the same reason why an Igbo man may never rule Nigeria. Remember I told you before, don't mind my studio. You see, we come from a very poor tribe, but we're not stupid. We are not here on social media to monetize. No, we are not looking for validation and certainly not going to massage anybody's ego. We simply just want you to be you and allow us to be us. We are illiterate, not educated. They call us minority, but yet it's our father compound. So many things, but it's okay. Forget about me. Take my message. Because somewhere along the line, I always tell people, God will forgive you, but nature will not forgive you. Let me create another scenario. It's amazing. We kill chicken every day to feed ourselves. We kill cows every day to feed ourselves. But come to think about it. Have you seen a chicken being slaughtered? Have you ever felt, what if human beings were to be chicken? Who will fight for the right of the chicken? And then the chicken goes on to eat the ant. And then eat the cockroaches. Sometimes leaves. Has the chicken ever wondered, what if the cockroaches, the ants, were to be vice versa? Because it is the circle of life. So life will never forgive you. Nature will never forgive you. So in the end, you eat cow, but you will die. And you will fertilize the grass. And the cow will eat the grass. And all of you will die. Eventually, you will return to the soil. But we all walk on the soil. That is balance. And why am I bringing this up? Why, as a black man, you are crying, which is obvious, that we are hated by every other race for a reason that has not been spoken out? You should be sensible enough to go down and begin to find out. Why do they hate black people? You have black Indians. They do not have equal rights with white Indians. Let's go by that. In Australia, in America, right here in Africa, they feast on our misery, converting us to beast of burden. But this is the switch. When you ask about the first civilization, it's Africa. When you ask about first inventors, they are all Africa. The most wealthiest people, like I have said, they are all Africa. Everything the world knows today, all of them started in Africa. But why is Africa backward? Why did the great Kush Empire, the Egyptians Empire, and even the ones we never heard about their names, why did they all of a sudden become a red record globally? Our president threatens them till tomorrow morning. But despite all this, they still fear us. And now this is the truth you have not been told. And you know what it is. Our ancestors must have done something very horrible to their own ancestors. They may have lived under the yoke of our own slavery upon them. This is personal opinion. This is what I think. Because if they can take us to this length without remorse, something definitely is wrong. I could say they are on a revenge mission. So forget about whatever they are doing, United Nations, all over the world, heal the world, we are the world. Forget about all those things. It is still very difficult for them to accept you. But in this current dispensation, you will know, me and you did not do anything to them. Why can't the hate stop? But I'm coming. All these things I have put together, it's applicable to the case of the Igbo Biafra. You can go back and tell the history of slavery. Who sold our people to Igbo? And remember in that post, I reminded us about the devil. Only Nigerians, Africans, black people that know the devil, they will sit down as full moral agents, commit a crime, and call one imaginary devil. It is the devil. You see, it's the devil. You claim my heritage, it's the devil. Everything is the devil. And now it comes down to the history or the story of Igbo people. As a Nigerian, be sincere. There is no problem in Nigeria you will not see Igbo man. And it looks like Igbo people are hated. Igbo people, ask yourself, why is everybody afraid of you? Why is everybody want you to be down? Why is everybody disassociating from you? Igbo people, ask yourself, everybody cannot be wrong. Anywhere there is Igbo, people seems to be suspicious about your activities. Igbo people, whether you are Biafra, whether you say you are Igbo, whether you are Igbo, whether you are Igbo Wawawa, whether you agree to be Igbo when you are not Igbo, ask yourself a question. Nigerian problem started with what they call Igbo coup. Is Igbo there? Nigeria fought the first civil war because of Igbo. Is Igbo there? Who first ruled Nigeria and destroyed Nigeria? Igbo is there. Who changed our constitution? Igbo is there. There is no story you will tell the torches is not there. Why am I bringing it up? If Africa must recover themselves, they must go back to the timeline and find out what did our ancestors do to these people that hate us like this? What did our ancestors do to these Oyibo people that for us to rise, it threatens them? Igbo people, you will not rule Nigeria. Until you review the predicament that I brought you here, you are not ruling Nigeria. Mark my word. But I didn't say you will not rule Nigeria. I say you may not rule Nigeria. P2B can be jumping up and down. All of you can be deceiving yourself. Let me tell you the truth. The humble truth. Review it. This is Nigeria. Yorubas are there. They have their flaws. Hausas are there. They have their flaws. Other ethnic group has their flaws. Why is Igbo owned like this? Everywhere in Nigeria now, every ethnic group has faced their warrants. Benin is trying to be Benin. Ishan is trying to be Ishan. I don't have problem with them. Urobo and Ishekiri is trying to be who they are. Here in Anyoma, I'm a Boman. I am not claiming Anyocha. I am not claiming Osimili. I am not claiming Indokwa. But I know we are Anyoma. But we respect Indokwa people. We respect Anyocha people. We respect Osimili people. We expect Osimili people to respect us. All my life to this very moment, I have not seen Anyocha man claiming that Igbo people migrated from them. Despite the fact that Igbo and Indokwa can claim aborigine, they can never come out and tell you that Enuani people are their children. They will never tell you that Osimiri is inferior. They will never tell you that Okwani is more advanced. They will not tell you that Eka people has always been there. Because we want to respect ourselves and be ourselves. Igbo people, tell me, why has it become your duty now to tell us who is Igbo and who is not Igbo? Igbo people, are you more Igbo than Anyoma, or are you more Igbo than Osimili, Ndokwa and Anyocha? Is that what you know you think we don't know? Igbo people, when the problem comes up, your people will still answer for it. We have been fighting for the creation of Anyoma state for a very long time. The moment it looked like we will get Anyoma state from Tinubu, Igbo people hijack it. They use Nedi Nwoko, but I will not blame Nedi Nwoko because Nedi Nwoko learned from Ifeanyi Okowa. Ifeanyi Okowa made a political statement that was ignored. Nedi Nwoko capitalized it, and Igbo people take advantage of it. Today, they are the one fighting for Anyoma state. I have begged Tinubu not to give us Anyoma state under Nedi Nwoko because in history, we will judge Yoruba people. We will not say it's Nigeria. We will judge Yoruba people that they handed us over to Igbo. We have told you, Eka people are not Igbo. No Anyoma is Igbo. But those who say they are Igbo, they can be Igbo. You see, this message will not pass me today. It's raining cat and dog on my location. And of course, because of my local studio, the noise makes me to be shouting. But that will not stop you from hearing what I'm saying. So we must continue. Now, at the end of the day, Igbo people have hijacked Anyoma. There is no problem you will not hear about Igbo people. This one that call themselves Biafra. But other people who are not Igbo, who say they are Igbo, are keeping quiet and rejoicing over it. Watch them, they will soon start insulting me. But I'm coming. Like I said earlier, I visit their platform to see the lie they tell, because we will not allow them to change the narrative. This their new dispensation will go nowhere. This dimension they are bringing in is dead on arrival. One of those Igbo Biafra people, first of all, I want you to go and look at all these Igbo people begging for unity. I want you to watch their body language closely. You will see there is no difference between them and Biafra agitators. And so if you are Igbo, you respect Igbo, and you are part of the people uniting Igbo, all of you are the same. I'm coming. Go and look at the body language of obedient people and coalition people. Their mindset is the same because they are the same people manifesting in different form. Now, during the era of the old Eastern region, Igbo people took advantage. Igbo Biafra took advantage of this. That Ikwere language is similar to their language and started claiming Ikwere assets. They came to Rivers State, where you have more Ikwere people. They started changing the name. Rumu to Umu. Rumu to Umu. You now hear Umokoro, Umola, Obibo. All this name is fake name. Igbo people imposed it on Ikwere people. But I don't speak for Ikwere people. After all, Ikwere people are not the same, but they have accepted to be the same. Ikwere people are like Anyoma people. They are not the same, but they have accepted to be the same. Because in Anyoma, you have Osimili, you have Ndokwa, you have Anyocha. And in Ikwere land, you have the sons of Apara. the descendant of Apana, Obiakpo people. They are not the same with Ishopo people. Igirita Aziz, Egbeda, Egbema, Omokodem. These are different kind of Igbo. We will give it to them that some of them actually migrated from Imo State. Some of them actually migrated from Abia State. Today, they cannot find their way back. People like the Asa and then Doki people of River State, right there in Oyibo, not Obibo. But these people under the umbrella of Obako Ikwere have become one, but they were never Igbo. Let's get it right. Ojukwu under the eastern region, all of them changed their name to Igbo name because they have collected the land they didn't buy. They marginalized the Ikwere couldn't speak out. We cannot forget in a hurry that the first educated Ikwere man, as we heard, was, what do you call him? This man that was murdered. Why did I forget his name? Obiwale was the first Ikwere graduate. I know the first Ikwere policeman who is from Ososo, Eche. I know all their history. But let's come to the reality. Ikwere people didn't have much in the old eastern region. All those abandoned property you saw was Ikwere land or River people land that was taken under the Igbo. Why do you call them Ndembamiri? Do you call any Igbo tribe Ndembamiri? The time you were calling Ikwere people Ndembamiri, did you not know they were Igbo people? Why did you not call them Igbo? But you call them Ndembamiri? Evidence that they are not your people. It's another crime. But today you are on social media telling them that Ikwere want to deny their Igbo-ness. And so they say that they are not Igbo. Ikwere has not been Igbo. Ikwere is Ikwere. Anyoma is Anyoma. Eka is Eka. We know where you are going to, but I'm coming. Now, when Ikwere people finally were delivered by Gowon, they could not know or didn't know how to express themselves. They built the stadium known as Liberation Stadium. I think they have changed the name. I have said it before. Go to many major streets in Lagos, here in River State. All of their name is Liberation Quarter. Liberation. They cannot rejoice enough that the yoke of Igbo people, Biafra people were taken away from their neck. Now we can agree. Let us assume Ikwere is Igbo. But the dialect of Ikwere people, rather their language, is not in complete alignment with the Igbo language. When Igbo people say Umu, we don't say Umu as a common. We say Nwa. When Igbo man say Umu, Ikwere don't say Umu. Ikwere say Rumu. But they say all of us are Igbo. But let's go by that. So Ikwere man, Igbo man, why did you not write the name of Ikwere people according to their dialects? Because you will not allow us to write your name according to our dialects. Why are you changing our name to your own dialects? You want to hide the truth? I am coming. So Igbo people wrote all the name of Ikwere people in their own language. It's an insult. It's a strategy of the colonialists. That is what they did to all of us. But Igbo people, Biafra people cannot return back and be doing that to fellow black. I am coming. So at the end of the day, Ikwere people rose up, having been delivered by Yakubu Gowon at the end of the Nigerian Civil War, and took the privilege to begin to rewrite their community name to their own language. Today, Igbo people are capitalizing on it to claim Ikwere. Ikwere denying Igbo people. As they say, I'm denying my Igbo-ness. I'm coming. I had a meeting with one of the king in Obibo. And when we were addressing the king under Biafra agitation, and I told the king and said, I understand you people are Ikwere descendants from Abia, Asa and Ndoki to be precise. This name of this community was Obibo. Why did you people change it to Oyibo? Is it to deny that you are not Igbo? The youth president was there, right in the palace, and the guy stood up in anger and challenged me and shot me down in River State. I was watching him because I thought I was saying the truth. And the king asked the youth president after that year to calm down and keep quiet. Because the king knew me, but he knew I was ignorant. The king now said everybody should calm down because all the youth were agitating. And the king said, let me tell you a story. Our name is not Obibo. Our name has never been Obibo. But it was during the old eastern region they changed our name to Oyibo. Oyibo and Obibo have their history. He said by the time the colonial master came into our region, they came through Opobo. They passed through Ogoni, Eleme. They passed through those Aziz. And when they got to the place you call Oyibo today, which Igbo people are claiming that is Obibo, The Oyibo were tired of writing name of ethnic group because they have had so many ethnic groups before they got to Obibo. As Igbo people claim, they have met the Wakereke, they have met the Kalabare, they have met the Okereka people, they have met the Ogoni people. Don't forget that all of them under the umbrella, you begin to hear Eleme, Tai, Gokana, Kana. They have met so many groups. They were tired. And then by the time they were writing name, they got to Obibo. They now ask their leader. The Oyibo man now asked them, Oyibo, that is, are these people Igbo? And then one of them say, yes, Oyibo. But they thought they were having conversation so that these terrorists will just move on. They never know they have captured it as their name. He said, meanwhile, they don't say Obibo. It was like, are you Igbo? They now say, yes, we are Igbo. Don't forget, at this time, Ogoni people were there. Eleme people were there. Other tribes that are not Igbo were there. But they just don't want colonial master problem. They subscribe to it. Before they know, they have started mounting signboard, Oyibo, 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 Oyibo. And when Igbo people, after the toning down of the colonial era came, they capitalized it and changed it to Obibo. Go and ask Ojuku. Today, Igbo people are claiming Eleme people. Igbo people are claiming everywhere. Igbo Biafra are claiming everywhere. Every problem. Now, I am pinpointing some of the things I want them to pay attention to. You now move down to recently. I just feel like coming on the street of my village to make a broadcast. And having done that, they went close to where I make the broadcast. There is a hotel there where they are doing prostitution. I was surprised to see that hotel there. It's very close to Okowa house. Those of you from Abo, go to the house where Okowa, former governor of Delta State, where Okowa house is. If you are from Abo, you people go and check that Olosho house, that Ashawo house. Find out who owns that Ashawo house, because we will investigate that Ashawo house. As a child born and brought up, grow in Agbo, we have only one Ashawo quarter. That Olosho Ashawo quarter was located in Onibe Street. Onibe Street behind the market called Garage. I was born to meet that Ashawo Street in Onibe Street. When I left as an adult in my town, that Ashawo Street in Onibe was still there. But I'm not sure it's still there. And outside that place, I've not seen Ashawo quarter anywhere in Ekaland. But I was surprised 4 days ago, as I was passing, I saw young ladies with pant and bra. They were naked, full-fledged Olosho. And then because I've made the video, they now brought one lady that you will know she's not normal. If I had enough facility, I'm supposed to be playing the video for you. But don't worry, we are documenting them. We will rebroadcast all our broadcasts in a modern facility. We are coming. We are not in a hurry. So they brought the woman, and when you look at the woman, she's pregnant. When you look at the woman, you will know she has mental problem. And they brought another woman, and the woman was shouting, see me, oh, see me, oh. I know that woman is a Bini woman because of her English. See, oh, I be Bini woman, oh, as I did like this, oh, now me they run this Olosho for Agbo, oh, as well to be precise. Now me they run the Olosho. See this woman, oh, he say one run Olosho, he go answer my question before I employ him. Madam Olosho, we say you be Bini woman, where they now control Olosho, opposite to Governor Okowa house. Madam Olosho, why we never see other tribe Olosho people where they do Olosho there? Okay, no only Igbo people now come there, but they do Olosho. Now waiting Igbo Biafra people they do. They now ask the woman, what is your name? The woman said, which village do you come from? Eventually the woman come from a village, but from another quarter. They took the insult to the Obi of Utokpo. Even as I'm on you Mobi, when you take and walk, and all those rubbish. They asked the woman many questions. So you want to do a low show? The woman was confused. But, you know, they just need a video to cover their lie. And then I come to think about it and say, normally, there are labors I can't do in my community because my people will look down on me. I'd rather go and do a laborer in a far community than to do it in my own place. It's somewhere, it's a mentality. If I had known what I know today, I would be in my village doing Ogwaja because it's my life. And so if we cannot do Ogwaja, a labor of dignity, in our place so that they don't look down on us, even though we are not that type of people, is it Olosho Abo person will be doing in his community? Because if that lady is from where they say she come from, that village is not up to 1 kilometer away from that Olosho, which is trackable. But this is the switch. Igbo Biafra people think they have sense. They want to soil the name of other ethnic group. Now their target is in Anyoma. Okwani people, Osimili people, Ndokwa people, all of you are saying we are Igbo, we are Igbo. It will get to you. I am an Igbo man. They have to intensify on the Igbo people to discredit what I'm saying. But we have seen the lack of these people. This is what they did to Obafemi Awolowo. To the extent that almost the whole Yoruba want to turn against Obafemi Awolowo, preferring Nnamdi Azikiwe. But when they heard the truth today, Yoruba can never form Mugu for Igbo people again. I have my reason. So I will ask, Igbo people that want to unite with us, do you not want to unite with Olosho? Why did they pick Bini person? Oh, so we can begin to fight with Bini. We know ourselves. Bini person cannot even come to Abo to do Olosho. If I thought they will do Olosho. Abo person cannot even go to Bini to do Olosho. You will not understand that value system because you know nothing about that. You can do that in your southeast. We don't do that. But you know the truth. The Abo supposed girl, a supposed woman, is Igbo girl born in Abo. And that thing you see is RNG because some of you, honestly, you are collecting money, allowing Igbo people to use you. Igbo Biafra people. I will not blame you because I fall the victim for them. They didn't buy me anyway because I have never been for sale. I was ignorant. I believed their lie. But my value system did not allow me to compromise the standard of my people. That is why I have a fallout with them. So all of you saying, oh, we are Igbo, we are Igbo, and your child is Igbo, including Ned Nwoko. I don't blame you, but I know it will dawn on all of you. Including Ned Nwoko and Senator Mbata, it will dawn on all of you. We were there. We were there. You need to see me when I was shouting Biafra until I knew the truth. But all of you will know the truth, so we are not in a hurry. Now the Igbo Biafra are entering everywhere, upsetting the balance. And yet, the ones who are not part of this accomplish will not talk. I am their problem. You will see them, they say, idiot, you are criminal, you are that one. Have you seen Igbo people make video to castigate Igbo people? Have you seen other tribe attacking Igbo people outside the problem they have with Wazobia? Igbo people, why are you also obsessed with Anyoma people? Why do you want to take us by force, despite the fact we say we are not? And I beg President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, you see the creation of state you want to do, if he does pull out, remove Anyoma. Just butcher us and share it within Yoruba Hausa. Share it to Bini people, share us to Orobo Shekiri, share us to become minority. You give us to Igbo people. Igbo people, we know why they hate black people around the world. Igbo Biafra. Find out, ask your father a question, ask anybody a question. Why are black people hated to this extent that they don't want us to rise? Why? That's why. If you know some of the things you people are doing, you will stop it. You have developed the mechanism of hiding behind our ignorant people. Or already the children you pregnant our own relatives to give birth for you. You think you will deceive us? Stop all those things. We have not blamed Yoruba for all this atrocity. We have not blamed Hausa for all this atrocity. Yes, there are Fulani and some Hausa people stealing iron and trying to do bandit in our land. We are following them up adequately. But you Igbo people, they are even hiding their own. But Igbo people, Igbo Biafra, you are not hiding your own. And what you are doing now, we are telling you, stop it, stop it. You are still doing it. This is what you did to all ethnic groups in Nigeria, Igbo Biafra people. That is why today, the currency we use is Naira, which is said to be, never allow Igbo man to rule again. And since the creation of Naira during the war till today, no Igbo man can be the president of Nigeria. And it's going to be like that for a very long time. But do you know why? Let's come back home now to the main purpose of this discussion. There are 3 Igbo men now. There are 4 rather, but one of them is a hypocrite. He is the deputy Senate president of Nigeria under Senator Akpabio. He can pretend he hates Igbo. We don't know who he is, but we will know him. He's the one that was slapping people, Kabu Kabu man. When they catch him, he fake this one. All those rubbish people, we know all of you. So let me remove him. So if you are Igbo, let's remove him. He's not that man now, he's neither Igbo, nor Hausa, nor Yoruba. He's just on mission of his own. Now look at them. You have Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma is a true Igbo Nigerian. He's not a Biafra. Look at Igbo people. Any Igbo man that hates Hope Uzodinma, watch them. They are the Igbo Biafra. Am I telling you that Hope Uzodinma is infallible? No. He just believes in one Nigeria. He plays in one Nigeria in favor of every Nigeria. And we don't have problem with him. But if Hope Uzodinma would have been the governor or president of Nigeria today, it is Igbo Biafra that will drag him down. Igbo Biafra will go ahead and pay Yoruba, pay Hausa, pay Niger Delta, pay Middle Belt, pay minority, pay foreigner. They will do everything to make sure that Hope Uzodinma will not get there. So how will you be president when you are predictable? We look at another person. We look at Roger Sokorocha. Sorry, no. Roger Sokorocha is one of them, but let me not put him here because he has shifted his leg already. You look at Professor Charles Soludo today. Professor Charles Soludo is one Igbo man that is saying the truth. But today, Igbo Biafra are ganging up already. I told you I'm in their platform. They didn't know I am there. Igbo Biafra people are already ganging up to make sure that Soludo didn't come back. That is in Anambra State too. But let me ask you a question. You that is from Anambra, how do you feel when the unknown gunmen in your village are from Ebonyi State and Imo State? How do you feel about that? You that from Imo State, how do you feel that the unknown gunmen in Imo State are coming from Anambra State? How do you feel when people from another place are the one chasing you out of your village? You people are the most intelligent tribe. How do you feel about that? Nnamdi Kanu that is causing all these problems. There have never been any history of or crisis regarding Biafra agitation in Abia State. Precisely, Umuahia. Afari Beku. They have not broken a bottle because of Biafra. They have not killed anybody because of Biafra. In the entire Umuahia, where Nnamdi Kanu come from. But all of you, rams, you are jumping up and down, Biafra, you are killing Anambra people, you are killing Imo people, you are blackmailing Ebonyi people, you are destroying the whole Southeast. But the person who started this madness, their village are secured and calm. Tell them to raise one Biafra flag in Umuahia. From Obakala to Ishi Court to Ishi Alangwa, all those houses are Afari Beku. All of you, why are you not carrying Biafra in your head? Because you know it's a fraud. But you will not say it's a fraud. I am your problem. Now let's come back to Soludo. Now, these Biafra idiot Igbo people are ganging up. Soludo will not go back there. Go hating the Igbo. He hates Igbo people because Soludo told you the truth. Soludo did not say the truth because he was telling the whole Nigeria. Let me re-emphasize again. I may not trust Professor Charles Soludo, but then I can vouch for him to a certain extent. The same way I can vouch for Alesoti. Alesoti. I think Alesoti done the pepper on now. It's because of Alesoti why I said the Deputy Senate President, if you are Igbo, cannot be trusted. Because his hatred for Alesoti is suspicious. But he claimed now Igbo, I'm giving you reason why you may never rule Nigeria. I have worked with Alesoti. Not one. Right in Arochukwu, right in Isialangwa. Over years. More than 17 years. In a stroke, I am involved in a project more than 17 years. I know Alesoti. I know his temperaments. Right from then University of Port Harcourt, as an economic student, we know everything about Alesoti, just like David Umahi. I'm coming. But he's not a perfect man. But he's a true human being, progressive-minded Igbo. All of you are keeping quiet, but I'm coming. Why Igbo may never rule Nigeria? Today, some of them are looking for... Alesoti is not coming on social media, but he's doing the work. At least he's proving them wrong. If not, today, they will be the one to tear him down. Coming back to Professor Charles Soludo, he told them, my kingsmen, I have to be sincere with you. I've been governor of Anambra State at least since 1 year now. I have looked deeply to see why Fulani are ravaging our community. Lo and behold, we didn't see any Fulani. All of them are Igbo people. He was telling his kingsmen, maybe he can correct some of their hopelessness. But one criminal Igbo Biafra was there. He took the video, boom, on social media. And so if somebody like Soludo want to contest for president of Nigeria, we would have said, okay, let's give him a try. But Igbo people will stop at nothing to destroy him because he's not from Equatorial Guinea. Soludo is not from Israel. And I'm sure Hope Uzodinma is not from Equatorial Guinea or Israel. They are not descendants of Abraham. Because one thing you don't know is, let me digress. If you are coming from Anambra State, as if you are going to Imo State, the community before Umuakpo, you will see a signboard boldly written. They wrote it, Umuvo. Umuvo. Umu in Igbo is children. They say they are the children of Vo. Vo is V-O. You get what I'm saying? I want Igbo. Na pa eri, na ko eri. Onu ndi siwa kopure kopo. Because kebu the meaning of Vo. V-O na susu Igbo. Ndi oshi. This is another tribe. Conquered already. Assimilated already into Igbonism they know nothing about. The same thing they want to do to us. But let us move on to Charles Soludo. At the end of the day, we would have said such Soludo can be there. Because you have to be on the spotlight. We need to read what you have achieved. Know the kind of person you are. For instance, my uncle named his son Soludo. Soludo is schooling in America today, but he's not Igbo man. The love we have for Soludo, I have said it before, is the kind of love we have for Goodluck Ebere Jonathan. Many people name their children that name. The same way, when Soludo was the governor of Central Bar, somewhere along the line, I can't figure it out. Many people loved him. My uncle, whose wife was pregnant, gave birth to a child, a son. And the man quickly named him Soludo. Tomorrow night, he said, my name is Soludo. I am not Igbo man. Igbo people, Ebewa. Ewe, he's saying he's not Igbo. Ewe, he hates us. Ewe, here's what they are doing Igbo. Ewe, they are afraid of Nigeria. And I no one gets sense. So Soludo may be an Igbo man, but not Igbo Biafra. And then let's go to David Umahi. All the Igbo people. No Igbo man has the balls to challenge Nnamdi Kanu, except that man, David Umahi. But it's not a surprising thing because they all grew up in Port Harcourt. They are completely destabilized. They know what it means to be a progressive-minded Igbo person. Of course, a progressive-minded Nigerian. David Umahi tried to call on Nnamdi Kanu to order. Let me tell you people one secret. A meeting was held in Ebonyi State some time ago. The purpose of the meeting was those they say they are Igbo. Let them know what Nnamdi Kanu were looking for. Don't remember I was at the forefront shouting, we are Biafra, Agbo is Biafra, we are Biafra. And many dignitaries were invited, including the late Omo of Okpanam. Many kings, many governors, all of them were invited to meet in Ebonyi. It was simple. They want to ask Nnamdi Kanu, what do you want? Many kings, if they are listening, they will know. Because I'm a poor man, I'm not flashing, I don't use big car. But they don't even know I am there in their midst. Because I am their destiny and I'm their doom. I organized meeting for them to attend. Now hold on. On that very meeting, everybody was seated, waiting for Nnamdi Kanu to arrive. Most of you will see a video on social media. When Nnamdi Kanu got to a particular place in between boundary of Enugu and Ebonyi State, Nnamdi Kanu refused to move again because they blocked him. The police blocked him. In one of the videos, when he came down from his car and started walking on barefoot, do you know what gave him that courage? Because he was willing that day to set up all the governors of the Southeast, all the governors from the South-South, all the monarchs that attended that meeting. He was ready to set them up. And David Umahi was the host. When Nnamdi Kanu got to the boundary between Enugu and Ebonyi State, he made a call to David Umahi. I said, I'm on my way, entering Enugu now. But this is how the meeting will be. Tell all of them in that meeting that I am the leader. You know, it's a supreme leader. Thunder will go fire many of una. I want una to feel my anger. I want una to feel my thrill. I want una to feel what I feel. But at the right time, I will rebroadcast these things in a more enlightened way, where people will get sense, where people will no fit tolerate my language, go fit no waiting at the talk. But for now, let me come raw. As you enjoy now the Kanu broadcast, where you say, all you Nigeria, you are monkey, you are a babu, you are useless, Buhari is dead, buried in a shallow grave, Aisha is a pedophile, all pro-rubbish, and you enjoy it and call him a Hamadike. Maybe you will call me a Hamadike or Fundiabo. Mad people everywhere, according to Nnamdi Kanu. So those of you who say, tone down your language, I understand. Let them enjoy it first of all. Nnamdi Kanu said he was going to be their supreme leader. David Umahi told him, the people here, some of them are kings, older than your father. And of course, you people cannot forget in a hurry, the oldest monarch in Nigeria as we speak is from Ekaland, Obi Efizomo, the longest reigning monarch. Not that he's the oldest, he's the longest reigning monarch in the entire Nigeria. The Obi of Owa, the one they made to say that he come from Uri, the Oshi. It's the people older than your father are there. People you cannot even approach ordinarily are there. How do you want me to tell them that you are their supreme leader? Now they can say without that it's not coming. It's like they gave order that they should not let Nnamdi Kanu to go back because everybody was seated. People were interested to know what he was actually looking for. And then Nnamdi Kanu did what he did. When the police blocked him, he now walked down and began to waka like a jagaban. They didn't talk to him because Nnamdi Kanu will come and set them up and tell Hausa people and Yoruba, look at them, they are the ones sponsoring me. I said I will not do it again. That's why they left Nnamdi Kanu. At the end of that meeting, later Omo of Okpanam called me. I said, you see this thing you are doing? My brother, I'm sorry. There is no way there. Back off before it's too late. The insult was too much. But most of you don't know. But I'm not speaking for David Umahi, but he's a good man. I know him. I know his properties in River State. I know him as a civil engineer. When he was doing Ogwaja as a civil engineer, we know everything about him. And he's a good man. But when he changed, we are Ilekentioba. If you know how to shoot without missing, we will learn how to fly without perching. We shall see. That is when David Umahi came out and said, I have said it. Eleti Martin has said it. We are not Biafra. Eventually, we are trying to get ourselves back. All these idiots want to drag us to Biafra. We are not Biafra. That was when they resolved that all the black men that come from Biafra agitation must go to Ebonyi head. Is it ironic that Simon Ekpa is Ebonyi man? Ironically, any Igbo terrorist they catch is Ebonyi man. To the excess, some of you who are ignorant and naive in Anambra, you are chasing Ebonyi people. They are the troublemaker of Igbo. Everywhere Ebonyi is your problem. That was when that plan was initiated. They say, Simon Ekpa, they know what they are doing. Ebonyi State is the scapegoat for this their Biafra agitation nonsense. Ebonyi State is the scapegoat. We are trying to find out who will be. They are trying to make a scapegoat. Whether it will be Asian people, whether it will be Igbo people. We want to know who they want to make a scapegoat. Whether it will be Okwan, Indokwan, and Nyocha for this the Igbo unity, because they have not truly shown themselves. Now, coming back to what I'm saying. If David Umahi wanted to be the president of Nigeria, I'm sure somewhere along the line, as an Igbo man, people can say, okay, let's give them a chance. But somewhere along the line, even though Nigeria want to put them there, it is the same people who say they are Igbo people. They are the one going to drag them down. Look at the closest we have ever been. Good luck, Ebere Jonathan, trying to be president of Nigeria. By mistake, as nature makes it possible, Yar'Adua died in office. Good luck became president. By mistake, president. The next election, they say, okay, let him stay. Since he did not betray Hausa, let's leave him. That 4 years remain, he ruled. Igbo people thought they would manipulate him. But good luck, maybe based on what you know Nigerian, we don't know what is hitting them. They know what they are doing. But what he is doing them is what they don't know. Madman say, I know what I'm doing. But it is what is doing me that I don't know. That is why when madman want to cross road, he will look left and right before he cross road. How many times when I see motor kill madman? Very rare. If motor kill madman, watch that driver. He is drunk or he's a madman. Very rare. Because that's where they mad. Constantly they look road, they cross. But yet he naked. He know what thing they do. That make I know what can enter motor. But now what thing they do, I mean no. So why good luck no develop Bayelsa, no develop South. Carry all the development go north. Maybe you know. But what thing make can do him? He no. But let's leave it at that. And now good luck being close to there. He changed his name to Igbo. Maybe Igbo people will rest small and become a better Jonathan. But did they spare him? Father Mbaka was vigorously telling the whole Nigerians and the world at large that this good luck Ebere Jonathan has become a bad luck to Nigeria. He is declaring the word of God from adoration ministry. Good luck has become bad luck. Wherever this bad luck is coming from, they should send him back. Igbo people fought more than America to remove good luck Ebere Jonathan. I think on our body don't come down. On our body don't come down. Am I correct? And so, even somebody you are claiming to be Igbo now, you brought him down. How can you get there? How can you get there? I will not exhaust these broadcasts at once because it's going to come in a series. If you don't want to learn by experience, you will learn in a very hard way. It's going to be very painful for you. And so today, if you are Igbo, somewhere along the line, you should be the president of Nigeria. Let us say the beautiful ones are not yet born. The Igbo man must be a true Nigerian, who is not tribalistic, who is not a religious bigot like Peter Obi. Going to call Oyedepo, Daddy, it's a religious war. Daddy, it's a religious war. Yes, Daddy. Looking for validation. Low life mentality. For the first time, we are having Muslim tickets. Because they know this Christianity war, you will need Inshallah to overcome. So they better not give room to any Christian to come near them. Since it's a religious war, let us fight it. And you people have not learned. As he said, Peter Obi is the president of Nigeria. Peter Obi. I'm coming. Before I advise Nigeria. You see, for you Igbo people, this is my advice for you. You have been doing this as far as from time immemorial, as far as we can remember. You have not made any headway. But rather, you are instigating other ethnic groups against you. You are going to blame London. You will blame America. You are tired of blaming Yoruba and blaming Igbo. Blaming Hausa. You are blaming everybody, and you are blaming yourself. It will not change anything. But what we need to be seeing is a progressive-minded Igbo person who have not soiled his hand, who has not been part of IPOB, who has not been part of Igbo Bu Igbo and Igbo Bu Igbo, who has not been part of this rubbish, who have seen themselves as Nigeria. Yes, I come from Umbitoru. Yes, Aumonye Nempe. Yes, I'm proudly Arochukwu man. Until then, we are not going there. because you have upset the balance already. Mark my word. So you see all of you on the line now, both the one I trust and the one I don't trust as a person, they are not going there because your activities has compromised their position. Yoruba is not talking does not mean they don't know what is happening. Hausa is not talking because they don't know what is happening. People who are not talking does not mean they don't know what is happening. They whisper, they know, they conspire, they watch you. The threat remains there. Look at the heart of a black man. If black man has the power of America, if Africa is like allowed to have the power India have, if Africa is allowed to have the power China and Japan have, give the power that we have here, they have, and give it to us. Oh, your puppy or bulldog in the house will be a Igbo man. Because what most of you will do to them, and I wonder what our ancestors did to them. Because we start the story from slave trade. Our history as black people didn't start from slave trade. Not until you realize that you are wrong and ask for forgiveness. You are going to be there for a very long time. They have to be offense. Acknowledge you are wrong. That is only when you can apologize. That's why you can shout for all you can. And say, that thing you are doing. Look at Faith Ogala. When I caught Igbo Biafra people hopelessness, Faith Ogala says it's from Abo. All of us were doing Biafra. Faith Ogala from Abo was the first person they hired to destroy me. He went to Anyoma People's Forum. He went to Anyoma Defense and told them I'm a thief, I'm a criminal, I'm an armed robber. Faith Ogala, the one now that they say, if I say we Igbo, that I will fire you, I will kill you. Faith Ogala, ye ke kweshoku. Na hu re mere jo nwa Igbo ale, alo hakwole o. Imane bi no yin elu ike hidden. God will forgive. Nature don't forgive. You are trying, just like some Igbo people coming out to say, Igbo is do this, all of una go talk through. Because God will forgive, nature will not forgive. Faith Ogala carried it on his head. Meanwhile, Igbo people are shouting that I stole money, IPOB money. And then Igbo people are saying that I stole Anyoma people money. It takes the grace of God for me to pull through. But the truth does not need defense. After all, I don't have the power of my own. I could only humble myself like my mother and sing. Umanele me heni, umanele me heni, umanele me hen. Asi weni me o, ne arioko bagarimo ijelumo, ne dim barioko bagarimo ijelu. I rely on the arm of faith that the truth cannot be conquered, irreplaceable. And I waited for them. And then all of a sudden, one of my brother came up from Anyoma Defense. I made a broadcast. He didn't contact me. He didn't tell me. I didn't beg him. I was not waiting for them to defend me because I know somewhere, somehow, the naked truth will come out. And the brother said, see, I am the one with the money. I didn't know anything about the money. Judge Onibe don't know anything about money. I didn't know anything about the money. That is what saved me. By now, Igbo people would have used Faith Ogala to destroy me. Today, Faith Ogala has seen the truth. He has not come to apologize. He's trying to do body language. Only Igbo people will patronize you, Faith Ogala. Only Igbo people. But our people already know the truth. But the truth is we are not bothered of your shenanigans because we know the truth. Those of you from Abo who are still doing no slow movement, but we are not worried about you. When the time comes, you people will understand what we are saying. We draw the strength of Abefemi Awolowo, who knew what was to come. He stood his ground, despite the fact that most of his people didn't trust him. But today, the end has justified the means. Believe me, the end of this journey, you will know what we are preventing you from. And for you, Igbo, change your ways. And fellow Nigerians, today, this is the only country we have we can call our own. And we are supposed to be dynamic in every way because we have all it takes. Unity in diversities. Let me enjoy you as a Yoruba person. And when I come home, I can tell my mommy about Amala and Ewedu mixed with Enron, F4, you know those kind of Yoruba melemene. And then we will do it to go to Yoruba land to eat it. As a Doma person, I know that your draw soup, Okoho, that one that you need cutlass to cut before it will leave the lolo, the akpu, the fufu, the gare, the pounded yam. Most people have not seen it. I saw them on social media. They were saying, which community get this soup? But I know Idoma very well. And I said, I see Idoma soup. Nobody even know. Now you know. I would have come to Igbo place and maybe I give them Ofako. Not that it belongs to them. And say, Ofako. Go, let's go and eat Ofako. I would have gone to Awusa place and say, give me Fura di Nunu. Have they gone to different tribes? Go to Urobo Shekiri, go and eat starch. Even the ones that drink gari, I go to Ijebu and drink Ijebu gari. Don't you order for Ijebu gari? We all have something to offer. All of them are unique in their place. Some people visited me from Port Harcourt in about 3 days ago. And when they come, I serve them akpu. These visitors that came from Port Harcourt comprises of different ethnic groups, Ikwere, Bini, different tribes, including Yoruba, including Igbo, all of them. When they eat akpu from Agbo, they left with almost 7 bags of akpu because they have not seen the kind of akpu. Every one of us have something unique. If Igbo claim me, he cannot take my secret away because he will not know it. What you have in your brain is one thing they cannot take from you. You die with it. It's in our position. We are the one that will decide whether we give it to you or not. So fellow Nigerians, don't follow all these people who are trying to cause confusion. Don't follow all these people who are crying victim of the same problem they committed. Don't follow all these people who constantly look for validation. They are not real. They are fake. Before you know they are fake, they will use you, betray you, and push the blame on you. This is where I'll bring the broadcast to an end. But of course, I say it's going to come on different series. From tomorrow, I will tell you the game the Wazobia are playing, which they don't know. Or maybe they choose to play dumb, pretend as if they don't know. Nigeria will not progress until those issues are reviewed, thoroughly investigated. We need to carry out forensic investigation regarding this issue. And so for the last time, Igbo people, don't just come and pretend you are condemning them. Let not just your words, but your action speaks it. You don't entertain criminals. You don't entertain hopelessness. And you accept other people who have value system to mingle with you. It will not work. Everybody is becoming suspicious. I'm George Onibe, and there is no two ways about it. Let me receive my insult and move on. Then they call him on. At least for today. I see Uyi. I greet you, my brother. Good morning from here. I see Kelvin. He said they are criminals. Go abroad and see their activities. Of course, but they don't say it. No, they are blaming Hausa and Yoruba. Oh, Tinubu have finished it. And one more advice. You see this Tinubu? Allow him to go his 8 years. So that during these 8 years, we will tell you how to get a credible leader in the coming year. But any fight to remove Tinubu will blind all of you to the truth. Because they are looking for Tinubu fault to use to campaign against him. But if you allow this criminal to succeed, the cycle of this misery will continue. If you wish for a better Nigeria, Tinubu all the way. Election have not started though. We are coming. Who you say, please brother, post that Bini boy video here and let's cure him. No, it's not a Bini boy, it's a Bini woman. But the way they use the video, they did not want you to know what was going on. They heard the secret, so that by the time we come, we begin to think maybe it's Sabo person, maybe it's this one. But I read the background, I read the body language. I knew without a doubt that woman is a Bini woman. I will send it to you later on. That woman is a Bini woman. But if it's a Bini woman, not all of them are on social media. Not all of them know what is going on. So they must have met her and say, let's do this, let's just do this. So they hid all the IDs. But the hotel is opposite to our house in Abo, Azonwa. You know our English now, say get as it be. When Wari person speak, we know. When Bini person speak, we know. When a car person speak, we know. So that is when I suspected. So that once we subscribe to it, they now say, I see what. No, they will edit the video and see Bini woman exposing Agbo Olosho. Because Agbo is their problem now. Bini woman exposing Olosho. Then we will start bantering with Bini. Not a bunyo kwane here gwane jelebu ebimbo. We trace more of our ancestry to Benin than to any other place. So deal with it. I will send the video to you. And then I see Ojo. He say good talk. Good morning, Ojo. I see Rom. He say, and you think that all those names you are calling are not Igbo names, including your name? Your mouth will shut up one day. Titus, Igbo don't have name. I don't answer Igbo name. Similarity in our language does not make it your name. Igbo don't have name. There was nothing like Igbo until Nigeria independent. The Igbo we know was international British organization. Nobody is Igbo. And the reason you sustain this lie is the more reason we will not stop. I told you Professor Charles Oludo, because of the love we have for him, we now name our son after him. Does he make our son Igbo? Ewa Atoro, Ewa Nompama, Ewa Nwoke Shia Mebile Mebu, Titus. You people are the Igbo Biafra. My mouth will certainly shut up one day because I will not live forever. But the few time I have, I am your destiny and I'm your doom. Deal with it. Does Igbo have name? Who is Igbo? Come to think about it, was anybody called Yoruba before? Was anybody called Hausa before? Yeah, Igbo name. Do you have Igbo? Who is Igbo? When Izaman speak, can you Anambra man hear him? But all of you are not Igbo. Tofiakwa. My name is Igbo name. Do you know the meaning? Your Chukwuemeka in my place is Chukwuemeke. I heard the same thing, Igbo name. That is why Ikwere told you that they are Urumu. You say no, you are Umu. Why are you dragging it? If Urumu is Igbo name, why are you changing it to Umu? Onyoshi. Go and sit down, people without shame. I see Igwe Abuchi. I agree to Igwe Abuchi. Bring better insult. I see Adachi. I agree to from here. And then I see Precious. He say never allow Igbo to rule again. That's true. But I know what God Almighty Chukwukika Biama said concerning Igbo. You better wake up because you know nothing. Once a Precious, you know nothing. Don't deceive yourself. Now they can't use the name of Chukwukika Biama to take me and you to Ebino Kpabe. Where did they keep you? And you are still using Biafra picture. You don't know it's a disgrace. All those chats you are giving me, my boss. You see, I didn't respond to you again. You don't have sense. Go and remove that Biafra nonsense there. Just insult me. Don't patronize me. Chukwukika Biama. Who is Chukwukika Biama? You people even betray God. You betrayed Amadioha and bring out Ebino Kpabe. You stole from Akwa Ibom people. Chukwukika Biama, or the name of any creator, is not supporting Igbo people. He didn't say anything by Igbo people because he didn't create Igbo people. They formed Igbo people to recolonize Africa. But you people are becoming very heartless. You now add Biafra. Precious, go and change your profile picture because it irritates me. With the truth we know, and you of all people who know the truth. Ebukobi, Pastor Ebukobi, who lock up Ijele, all of you Igbo. Ijele told you people the truth. Ebukobi spearheaded his arrest. I was talking of Ebukobi, pastor, evangelist, prophet, reverend father Ebukobi, who said my people, Abo people are Undwa Lileri, and Igbo people want to unite with us. I told that Ebukobi is a madman. Precious, you are the one wise that challenged me because you think you know me. You did me very many wrong, but I didn't talk to you. Igbo people destroy my life. I borrowed the recharge card from you 3,000. You fought me and told the whole world that I'm owing you. Is it 3,000 or 5,000? But lo and behold, another Igbo person pay you that money. Another Igbo person saw how you were castigating me. You know me. How Igbo people destroyed my life. Igbo Biafra. But you went ahead scandalizing me. That is why I say we have not started generalizing this matter. Because the Igbo man that came to my rescue, when you were telling the whole world I owe you how much, where are they? We have seen what we are not supposed to see. We have heard what we have not supposed to hear. So there are very little things you can tell us and you can't compromise us. Understand it's not the hatred that drives us. You, once a Precious, let me not call the name they know you with. You are having to tell me what Chukwukika Biama said. You that went to Ebino Kpabe, don't let Aruchukwu to pursue you. Don't let Aruchukwu pursue you. You that know that what I'm saying is true. You. Don't worry. Continue. Just insult me so that I can be able to bring this heat close to all of you. One on one. All of you will run out of this country. One on one. I will point all of you to your mother kitchen. Both the ones in diaspora. All of you. Respect yourself. I have nothing left. He that is down fears no fall. But I'm trying to make sure that after me, as we choke out from afar, I told him, I say, whatever you people will do to me, after me, you will not do it to another person. It's a promise I intend to keep, not a threat. I told him, you people are dancing naked in the marketplace, and the whole world is watching. Music never starts now, now don't they break leg. So time to dance never reach now, now leg don't break. I beg, talk another thing. Just insult me and move on. I would not have gone into this. This is why I bring this broadcast to an end. All of you have a nice day.